Alright, Shalom, ahchyam out there. First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, ahchyam, Yahushai, Baha, Ravaka, Kodash. Alright, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters out there. Alright, man, that's your brother Samak, man, just coming in the spirit. Quick impromptu, man, in transit. I just really wanted to touch on, the importance of having a good health, a good state of mind, because, in this truth of ours, we got to keep our candle lit, we got to keep our fire burning at all times, man. We got to keep that oil in us. And, the key to this success in this truth is many things. There's many key elements to having success in this truth. And one of those that I want to just shed light on is having a good health and state of mind. And part of having good health and state of mind is knowing how to have balance. Because if you go too hard and put too much energy and effort into the wrong things, it'll take away from your overall healthy state of mind. Because if you're constantly having your attention or your desires to the flesh, it's ultimately gonna make your spirit go low, if you brothers understand what I'm trying to say. And I'm speaking off of personal experience, because I've had those, I've had my runs where I've had super fiery spirit, not only just when I first woke up to the truth, but just even in my everyday walk. And then I've also had those moments where my spirits are low, man. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, and sometimes it's not necessarily something that you can pinpoint, but just a good way to overcome those humps and obstacles is with fasting, man. Prayer, we should be praying every day, multiple times a day. We should definitely be praying, as often as we can, and even, of course we have our formal prayers, but even just walking, man, just talk to the Lord, man. That's something that I try to get better with myself, man, because it'll be like I'll have all these things and thoughts and feelings, going on in my head, and it's as simple as just in a car drive, like sometimes a lot of times I just drive, no music, and I just think, man, and that's a beautiful time to talk to the Lord, man. There's no interruptions, it's private. But the key element, like I said, I want to touch on is just having a good, healthy state of mind. And one thing I can say for myself personally, I've noticed that when I'm in a more of a productive lifestyle, and I make better lifestyle choices with concerning my health, just with taking my herbs, and from the foods that I consume to the water, the amount of water I drink, and the amount of times that I exercise, man, these things really play a major role in my efforts and what's the word I'm looking for? I see, and sometimes, and now it's a situation as now, it's like my fucking brain feels like it's polluted, man. Not polluted, but it's just overwhelmed, overfull. So I'm losing Salakia if it seems like I'm losing my train of thought. I'm not. It's just that my mind, I got really a lot of going on in my mind right now. So through the spirit, I'm trying to just stay, on a straight path. But I got a lot of shit going on, so I'm just trying to speak as slowly as I can so I can make sure I'm getting my point across, because I know what I want to say, but as I go to say, I feel like my words are just jumping around. But the point is, and even let this be an example, like, and one thing I've noticed is that when you eat very clean and you eat certain foods, especially fatty foods, like healthy fats, like avocados, foods like and like nuts, like walnuts are amazing. Walnuts and pecans, chia seeds, these different things, man, they really impact your your mental health, your brain capacity, you know, the amount, and this will help you, brothers, if you have struggles with memorizing precepts, you know, if you have struggles with memorizing breakdowns or whatever, you know, eating certain foods and having a certain lifestyle will really affect your mental health. And that's why when we come into the truth, it's very important that we have a good health. Now let me grab I'm gonna grab this. Is Sirach 30 and 15. It says, health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Right. So what good is it if you have all the riches and wealth in the world, but you have poor health, man? You know, your body's deteriorating, you're losing your mind. You know, you can't remember a thing from 5 minutes ago. You know, and that's hell, man. You know, it's like a poison. So a good health and a state of body, man, is above gold, man. You can't put a price on good health, man. You know, you can't put a price on that, man. It's priceless, man. Being healthy, being lively, being vibrant, man. Those things are priceless, man. You know, and me personally, I take a passion in just overall being in good and cheerful spirits, man. Because, and I'm sure many of you brothers can relate, man. I've had my times, man. I still have my times where, you know, sometimes, man, you know, just dealing with the affairs of this world, you know, with work, dealing with family, you know, dealing with women, you just, and dealing with demons and scoffers, man. You know, you feel the heaviness of this world, man. And it can be overwhelming at times, right? But the thing is that we have to endure these things, man. So the way we endure these things are by doing the things that feed the spirit, man. You know, being around brothers, man. Just being around brothers more, man. And, you know, this is something that we've talked about in my camp, you know, like just brothers getting together more throughout the week. You know, we have a few brothers that travel quite a little distance, you know, twice a week already, you know, for Thursday camp and Saturday camp, man. You know, they drive about 45 minutes, you know, to an hour, one brother, you know, another brother, an hour and 30, you know. So, you know, and this all comes down to like I've always said this before, and I'm really big and adamant on this. Telling you brothers out there, if you have the ability, and I'm gonna always say this, I'm never gonna stop saying this, and if you have the ability, the capability, the opportunity to be self-employed, I highly Salaki, the video cut off there, but like I was saying, if you have the opportunity and the ability to be self-employed, you know, whether it is you do ride share, you know, you might have a decent car that's, you know, pretty good on gas, that qualifies for Uber or Lyft, go for it, man. You make your own schedule, you work your own hours, and the amount of money you make is on you. You know, you don't have nobody sitting here saying, oh, you make this amount of money an hour. You work this from this time to this time. You work these hours every week. No, your hours are limitless, man. Of course, there's a natural limit on, like, it might be like 72 hours a week, but, you know, in reality, who's really going to drive for 72 hours a week? But, you know, realistically, the point is you dictate your schedule, man, and that opens up doors, and it opens up so much opportunity in this truth to do things like if you want to go, like, for example, if I wanted to go take a drive up Lancaster and I wanted to kick it with the brother Yakana for a day, man, just to be in the spirit, be with the brother, or I wanted to take a drive up Coatesville to be with the brother Parathum and Uwadazak, man, you know, because I got a few brothers here in Philly, but, you know, brothers got jobs and all that. But, you know, these are things that we have to think about in this truth, man. You know, there was brothers who literally said that they'd rather just, you know, get a slave job, man. You know, and that was being a little over righteous and unwise, because even still in this truth, man, we're laboring for the return of Yahweh Shai, but we don't know nor the hour nor the day. So our life still goes on in this world, you know, whether we want it to or not. Meaning, like, you still gotta pay your bills, you still gotta eat, you still gotta if you live on your own, you gotta pay your rent or your mortgage, man, because you gotta live. You gotta pay your transportation. You gotta pay your internet bill. You gotta pay your phone bill. These things are not only necessary for a substance in life, but they're necessary for substance in this truth. You know, you gotta have your internet on your phone to be able to do your lessons, man, to go into YouTube. You gotta have your phone bill in order for you to be able to reach out and talk to brothers and to do lessons. You gotta have a home to be able. I mean, come on. The scriptures say the chief thing for life are clothing, bread, water, and a house to cover shame, man. Now let me jump over to Proverbs 17 and 22. It says, "A merry heart doeth good, like a medicine, but a broken spirit drive bones." Right. So, you know, a merry heart is like medicine to the body, man. You know, just being in good spirits and in a cheerful spirit, it's like medicine, and it heals the body, man. Because you being in cheerful spirits is going to make you more productive, man. And like I said, I know me personally, you know, every brother is different, man. You got one thing you do in this truth, you have to be real with yourself, and you have to know yourself, man. You know, so some brothers, it might be more beneficial to work a job and get paid a little bit more, but then some brothers might have the ability to work for themselves and maybe take a small pay cut, but the overall benefit of working for yourself is more fulfilling because you have more time for the Lord. You have more time for the truth. You're more productive, and you start having a better balance in work life truths, you know, scenarios. And I know for me personally, that's one thing that works for me. You know, whenever I'm off of work, you know, sometimes I get like, you know, due to COVID, you know, sometimes our store gets shut down for 2 weeks because of COVID exposures, and I'm off for 2 weeks straight. And when I'm off 2 weeks straight, you know, I'm out focusing on, you know, other little side hustles I got, side business I got, you know, that I would love to do full time, you know, and just me having the 2 weeks off of my slave job, man. I'm so much more productive, man. I'm in so much more cheerful spirits that it makes me more effective in this truth. You know, my spirits at camp are more lively. My spirits in my lessons are more livelier. My spirits in reading and watching lessons and wanting to just do more, you know. So these are things that why it's very important that you brothers make sure you maintain a healthy a lifestyle, with both physically and mentally and spiritually, man. You know, brothers should, if I encourage you, man, get into exercise, man, lifting weights, or get into, maybe some brothers might like the thrill of jogging distance, going long distances, you know, just jogging. It might be, and listening to music might be your medicine, man. You know, find your medicine. What is your medicine? You know, some brothers might want to take up martial arts, you know. If I'm not mistaken, the Elder Malcolm, he's a martial arts teacher, man. You know, that's a medicine for people, man. Exercise is medicine, you know, or what, maybe, I don't know, man. Sky's the limit, but do something to take care of your health, brothers, man. I encourage you to take care of your health, man. It's very important, man, because you got a lot of guys that's getting bugged out in this truth. And I know a guy personally who woke up to the truth. You know, he was asking me questions a few years back, and I just watched this man lose his mind because like, you know, the parable of the seeds. You know, he was one of those seeds that fell and got swallowed up by the vines, man. He got swallowed up in his truth, man. You know, it consumed him, you know. It consumed him, and it completely made him lose his mind. Like, I can't make it up. He literally lost his mind, bro. He can't hold full regular conversations. He didn't got fucking Arabic writing and tattoos under his eyes, like, and he was never this guy. He just lost his mind, recording videos of himself just cracking up, laughing at nothing, like literally lost his mind. I've seen it done, and it was due to what? A lack of healthy a state of mind and state of body. All right. So let me see if there's one last scripture I can pull. Just to end it off. I think I had one. What's this? Yeah, I guess I can end off here. This is 1 Corinthians 11, and I'm going to read 28. It says, but let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. And this was going to see how I was saying to eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, man. So when you come into this truth, man, we have to make sure we examine ourselves to make sure we're worthy to even be doing this work, man, and to be taking and assuming a lot of the elect. Every single day has to be examination. Try to be in as good spirits as possible, you know. So, you know, with that, Lord willing, this video has been edifying to you brothers out there, to you sisters. Till next time, shalom.